contact with friends and family through COVID. I know it's hard for like people in the States. Assume it's the same way for elsewhere. It's hard to like travel and see people now. Tell me a story, anime man. Okay. I will tell you a story. Of course it has to be a true story. Let me think. Alright. So, when I was in Japan, living in Japan, I worked fairly close to Tokyo and Akihabara. Do you know where Akihabara is? It's kind of like the... I want to say it's kind of like Las Vegas of... It's kind of like the Las Vegas of Japan. It's like very lively. Lots of like neon lights, bars, lots of anime stuff. Yeah, you've heard of it. So, on my day off... Actually, no, I think it was after work. Yeah, after work, I took a train down to Akihabara because there was something I was actually looking for. And this was in the time that, like I said, I was getting into VTubers. And VTubers in Japan by this time were already pretty big, pretty well known. So they were running, there's this place called Lawson Station in Japan. And it's like, they have 7-Elevens too, but it's kind of like a 7-Eleven in the States. Like a gas station, but there's no gas. It's a convenience store, konbini. And they were selling, chips. Like, specialty limited edition. It was only in, like, that month. They were selling these chips. And they had these cards. They're called, gacha cards. It's like a random, card for every package of chips, right? And it's like, the people who make the chips, they know you're not buying them to, like, eat the chips. They know you're buying them to get the cards. So... Yeah. Oh, you got gacha games on your phone? Oh... God help you. Alright, I think I got all the rats. So yeah, so it was... Oh, nope, there's one. So it was like a gacha type thing, right? And there were several VTubers that I, like, really wanted. So I was like, alright, you know, I'm gonna go down to Akihabara, I'm gonna buy some of these chips. I'm gonna see what I can do. See if I can get what I want. So I walked into the Lawson Station, and I bought, like, 2 or 3 packages, and they're like $1 a piece, right? So I buy 2 or 3 packages of these chips, and I buy a double can, like a double high can of what's called Chuhai. And Chuhai is like very popular alcoholic drink, excuse me, in Japan. And it's like sake and sparkling water. And it's very strong. It's 9%, right? So double high can of this 9% stuff. So I buy my chips, I buy my alcohol, I go out and I sit outside the Lawson Station. Why can't I attack this right now? So I go and I sit outside the Lawson Station, I open, yeah, 9 proof. Or 9%. What was that? 18 proof. So I sit outside the Lawson Station, and I open my bags of chips, I open the cards, and I don't get any of the characters that I wanted. They're characters I don't even recognize, right? So I'm like, ah, shit, right? It's late at night, I open up my Chuhai, and I sit there and I drink it on the street corner, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, you already know where this story is going. Gacha and alcohol is, in fact, a deadly combination. You know where this is going. So I down this Chuhai, right? I down this double of 9% Chuhai, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lucky, right? I walk back into the Lawson Station, and they have the chips, the individual bags set up like on the shelves, but they know how, like, why people are buying them, and they know, like, they know why people are buying. They're buying them for the cards, and they know that they're trying to get, like, specialty things, right? So on the shelves, there's entire, like, shipping boxes, cardboard boxes of, like, 30 or 40 bags of these chips. Like, ready to go. It's one price tag. They just scan the one price tag, and it like, rings up all the bags inside the box. So my dumbass buys the whole box for, like, 50 bucks. $50 on Vtuber chips. And I just think about, the cashier there at the Lawson station saw me walk in and buy 3 bags of chips and a can of alcohol, go outside for like 10 to 15 minutes, come back in drunk, and buy the whole fucking case of chips. So I'm coming home on the train, right? And I'm drunk. And I'm sitting there, like, nodding off on the train at, like, probably midnight with this cardboard box of chips under my arm on the train. And it was... I somehow found my way back, because there's several, like, large stations that I had to, like, jump back and forth between to get on the right train to get me back to where I was living. So it's a miracle that it was a miracle that I figured it out in the first place, how to, like, get to and from places sober. But then drunk was even more of a miracle. It was honestly easier to... Oh, wait, I should be using... Why can't I? It was honestly easier to find my way through everything drunk than it was sober. But, yeah, I made it back home, and I sent my friends... Oh, yeah. No, exactly. Any gacha system, you're just like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. And I did, indeed, get the cards that I wanted, so, I mean, it wasn't a waste of money. It was an investment. No one can ever tell me it was a waste of money. Because A, I have the cards now, and B, I have that story, so... I don't think there's anything I could have looted off of those rats. But yeah, I remember sending my friends back in the States a picture. I, like, opened the box, and there's just, like, all of these VTuber chips. And of course, everything's, like, in Japanese, and there's, like, anime girls on the bags and stuff. And I sent them a picture of it. It was, like, no context while I was still drunk. And, like, for them, because, like, the time difference, it was, like... I can't remember where it was. It was, like, super early in the morning or something like that for them. And it was just, like, this picture with no context, and they're like, what is this?